big game breakdown. As always, live odds, sportsbookreview.com and SBR odds. Check out the rating guide. Make sure you're betting with a trustworthy shop out there. Game 1 tonight, TNT. Cavs 4 on the road, 219.5 the total. Cavs open 3 and 219.5. Most shops bet up to 4 by Tuesday morning. Series open 5:30 in some shops. 660 offshore, and then it went to $9 in Las Vegas. There was a 5-figure bet at the Westgate in Las Vegas. It's a new way to bet. They don't care what it is. They'll parlay the series prices together. It doesn't matter. People think it's stealing and free money with the Warriors and the Cavs right now. Here's a team that doesn't even have home court, a $9 favorite, Teddy.
Yeah, and, a team that Boston played relatively well against in the regular season. I mean, Boston won the first game 103-99. The Cavs, a late season beatdown, 114-91 on this floor. And that was, again, with first place in the East on the line. And that was a game where Cleveland was hitting shots. They jumped out to a 57-42 lead at halftime. They led by as many as 29. And LeBron simply dominated. 36 points, 10 boards, 6 assists, plus 32 in the 38 minutes that he played. But you talk about a line adjustment. Okay, the first game that Boston, this is after the All-Star break, they had Cleveland at home, Celtics -2. No glove, no Kevin Love for Cleveland. The second game, the late season game with the number 1 seed on the line, they were -3.5, -4, and that was an everybody played type of contest. Same rosters, same teams, and now it's Cleveland -4 for game 1. That, Pauly, is a significant betting market adjustment. The Cavs' power rating very different now in the betting markets than it was before the playoffs started, and we were all questioning their very spotty defense.
Now here we go with the rest against the Rust. First game since May 7th. They've twice had breaks of over a full week since the playoffs started. Any notions of scrimmaging went out the door when a player got injured. D-League Center, when they began one on Thursday, Kyrie asked if the players wanted Lou to allow scrimmages. Absolutely, I wish he would. But at the same time, I understand how important it is. An incident happened in practice where somebody got hit in the hand and it wasn't good. I was about to come out and play 5-on-5, and the incident happened 3 seconds later as Lou comes out of the door. Lou on best using the time. You got to show them new things. I've got to trick them at times, but they're pretty locked in. I don't really trick, but you just keep them engaged. Today was a good day for it. We did some different things today. It sparked their attention and gave them a little something different than we usually do basketball-wise. They got to keep the rhythm on offense, which could be a problem. 117 points per 100 possessions in the playoffs. The markets are anti-Boston here. I think it's a good spot for the Celtics, riding the wave of emotion after they win Monday night. Short turnaround and they're at home. They're thinking that's going to hurt them. And the Cavs had all that time off too. Who knows if they'll be rusty?
Well, there's a decent chance. That being said, Cleveland has played very, very well, certainly offensively, with extra rest, both here in the postseason and during the regular season. We saw that again at the beginning of round 2 when they took care of business pretty easily against the Toronto Raptors in that game 1. And, of course, the quick turnaround time, the rested team versus the unrested team. The markets, you can count on it. It's like clockwork. It is a knee-jerk reaction. The markets will bet against the team that's just finished their series and bet on the team that is rested and ready. But you're right about Boston. Since May 8th, they've only left Boston one time. That was at Game 6 at Washington. This is only their 4th game in 10 nights. So from a standpoint of, hey, you just played a brutal 7-game series, Boston in better situations than most teams given those circumstances.
Now they want to know if they're tough enough. They got smacked around on the boards 51-38 in the early April loss to the Cavs. They made the Eastern Conference Finals despite lousy work on the boards. Playoffs rebounding, dead last. 27th in the regular season in rebounding as well. Another quote from Stevens. We kind of stay in our lane and try to get better, and again, let the chips fall where they may. As we go and do today, the most important thing the coaches can do, the assistant coaches have already worked on the scouting stuff ahead of time, and myself, is make as simple as possible in a short turnaround, which is easier said than done against these guys, but a special opportunity, get the chance to compete against them, end quote. If there's one team that can end this LeBron run It is the Celtics, who are set up for the future. Maybe they make a run at Hayward. They have the #1 pick. They have the Nets pick next year. They can maybe end this. This could be a 7-year streak here for LeBron making the finals.
Yes and no, because again, look at that rebounding graphic, all right? Notice who the #1 rebounding team in the playoffs have been so far. That was Chicago, who got to play Boston in the first round. And then we saw a Washington team that wasn't particularly good on the boards have the edge against the Celtics in the glass. And here's Cleveland, 51.6% of available rebounds the Cavs have snared. That's advantage for the Cavaliers. When you talk about advantages for Boston, look, Cleveland's still not a great defensive team. Cleveland's been off for a long time, and the Celtics are playing this "we're not getting respected" card. The disrespect card has worked very well as a self-motivator for Boston, and it's worked fairly well as a get your A game out for the Celtics. I do not expect Boston to lay down tonight.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to SBRpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.